Let's get started with today's Monday morning message. Today we're going to be contrasting love and relationships. I have talked to a lot of friends and I see a lot of people in pain because of love or because of things that didn't work out or because of the way the relationship is going. And I wanted to dig a little deeper. I wanted to get into the science of really the communication that's involved in love and relationships. And I realized most people think love, relationship, they put the words together, it's the same thing, one and all, love and relationship, I'm in a relationship, I'm in love, etc. But guys, I really understood one thing, that love and relationships are two different things. Love is different, relationship is different. They're two very different things. What do I mean? Here's an example. Has there been a time when you really love somebody or you think you can love somebody and you've seen people who really love somebody that they haven't even ever met? They don't have a relationship with them. Yet there is extreme love. There's so much love. And you can be in love with somebody without being in a relationship with them, without having even a communication with them. So love can exist without relationship. And also, have you seen how people share a relationship, share something together, share a co-creation of meaning together, but they might not be in love. And it's not necessary that they are in love. So love and relationships are two different things, guys. They're two different things. And I want to get into the science a little bit of love and relationships, how to really differentiate and what's the science and mechanism that works behind it. So, what is the difference between love and relationship? Number one, love is something, a feeling, an emotion that you feel inside. Actually, you can be loving and you can feel love irrespective of how the relationship is going. You can have immense amount of great feelings towards somebody, someone else inside you. It's a feeling that you feel inside regardless of how the relationship is going. Have you seen people who are fighting and their relationship is not going well, yet they say, oh, I really love the person? Because love is an internal feeling. Love is not something that you do outside. Love is an internal feeling. And hence, love is an experience within yourself. A relationship, on the other hand, it is a co-creation, a bond with somebody, an exchange of energy and communication with somebody. And hence, relationship is basically what you do externally with a person. And love is how you feel internally within yourself. Oftentimes people confuse, they say, oh, I have so much love for the person, but my relationship is not going well. And that can be true because they are two different things. There's two different sciences needed to maintain relationship and love. You cannot expect to be in a great relationship just because you really love somebody, because relationships require a whole different set of skills and work to make it happen and make it work well. So now, what works well in a relationship? What's most important in a relationship? That's the question. Folks, relationship thrives on communication and expression. On communication and expression. You see, I've seen this in India. A lot of father figures or a lot of dads, they have extreme love for their children inside them, but they don't express it. They never said I love you to their child, especially in the older generations. And the child does not feel loved, even though the dad has so much of love for the child in their heart. And that's because love was never expressed. And hence, there is love, but the relationship is suffering because there's no expression, there's no communication. So relationship really thrives on great communication and great expression. You don't need to have a lot of love for a great relationship, because if you have great communication and great expression, you can have a great relationship, regardless of if there's love or not. And I don't just mean romantic relationship, but this can be in business, this can be anywhere. The relationship needs great communication and great expression. That's all you need. I often am asked, Naren, how do you judge if there's a great relationship? And this is kind of a pH test, a litmus test for a great relationship, I think. It's not about how well the communication expression is going, but oftentimes the test is, if there is friction in a relationship, how quickly do you bounce back into being open once again and being expressive once again? Because when there's friction, we go off track. How quickly you bounce back? Because friction will happen in relationships. But when you're in a relationship and there's friction, how quickly do you bounce back to that same communication and same openness? That's the key. And that's a big litmus test. So folks, so far, love and relationships are two different things. Relationship has its own signs. There can be a great relationship without love, and there can be great love without a relationship. They are mutually exclusive. And the most important factor in a great relationship is great communication and great expression. Because if you have great communication and great expression, you will guarantee a great relationship, regardless of if there's love or not. Even in the business world, people you have a great relationship with, you have great communication and great expression with one another. And there might not be any love involved in the business relationship, right? So relationship is about great communication and great expression to one another. Now coming to love. You can be loving without a great relationship. How do you ensure, and what is the root cause for love? Again, guys, this is my version from the numerous conversations I've had with people and also the experience within myself. I think the number one key, the number one root cause for feeling love within yourself is when you have thankfulness for the other person. So you see, whenever you're in immense love, you are immensely also thankful for the other person and the small little things they do, for everything the way they are. Thankfulness for the way they are and what they do. As time passes by, and if the thankfulness starts coming down, the love also starts depleting. So love is really about how thankful you feel for yourself. Have you noticed this? For people who are immensely in love, they are even appreciative and thankful even if their partner does something so little for them, or even the way their partner drinks water. I don't know, whatever it is. But thankfulness for such little things. And the more thankful you are, the more there is love. And when we wonder why love starts depleting, you will notice it's actually the thankfulness within our heart that starts depleting, because of which also the love starts depleting. So really, to have a lot of love and feel really great about your partner or anybody else, your brother, your sister, you have to have a lot of thankfulness. Thankfulness is the root cause for love. More the thankfulness, the more the love you feel for the other person, regardless of how they feel for you. The lesser the thankfulness that you have in your heart, the more ungrateful you are, the more amount of hate there will be, or lack of love. So you guys see, love and relationships are two different things. There can be love without relationship, and there can be great relationship without love. The root cause for a great relationship is great communication and expression, and because it's a co-creation of meaning with somebody else. And the root cause for love is how thankful you are. Thankfulness. The more thankfulness you have, the more love you will feel. And the less thankfulness you have, lesser the love you will feel. So guys, I thought today, after Valentine's Day, I want to get into the science of love and relationship a little bit, and how it's oftentimes confused and why people get it wrong. Why people complain that, oh, I love that person so much, why can't I have a great relationship with them? Or they wonder, I have a great relationship with them, but I don't feel that love. Well, if you really want to enhance the feeling of love, you got to focus on the thankfulness. What can you be thankful for? Or be thankful for the small little things. And if you want to enhance relationships, even if you have love, you got to really work on the communication, and you got to really work on expression. Because if you don't express, the other person doesn't receive it. Guys, that is a little bit of insight on the difference between love and relationships and how to make both of them work. And if you really find two in one, if you really find a love and relationship in the same person, that's what we call a great romantic relationship. Where you find love and relationship, both of them great in one. That is romantic relationship. Because you can have love without romance, and you can have a relationship without love. Amazing. If you can find the both in one, you're lucky, and that is an awesome experience to have. Ankit,
Yeah.
love and relationships. I know you prepared a song for us. So what's the
Right.
song and what is it about?
So the song is called Wonderful Tonight, and as you were talking a lot about, the importance of expressing love and how it plays a role in making relationships work. So this song is basically mostly about expressing love. A man expresses his love for his woman, how beautiful she is, how kind she is in many ways, how she takes care of him, and all those little things that matter, right? So I guess let's begin with the song and let's see how the singer or the writer Eric Clapton expresses it, and how we can take away some learnings from it, and perhaps delve into our own lives.
Wow.
Yeah,
Eric Clapton is definitely someone who really knows how to express very well with the songs.
absolutely,
So I'm so happy that you picked this song.
absolutely.
Let's go.
Thank you, brother. All right, let's go. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady who's walking around with me. And then she asks me, do you feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. And I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head. So I gave her the car keys. She helped me to bed, and then I tell her, as I turn out the lights, I say, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling, You were wonderful tonight.
Wow, Ankit, you're
Thank you,
always
thank you,
so
thank you,
melodious, man. This is beautiful. Look at
thank
all
you
the
so much.
comments. My buddy Dean, all the way
Thank you.
from Kentucky, saying
Wow,
freaking awesome.
thank you
He
so
loves
much.
it.
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks
Awesome.
for all the love. Thank you.
Ankit, anything that you would like to finally say about love and relationships?
No, I think you mentioned it pretty beautifully. You explained it pretty clearly, and I think with experience, with talking with a lot of people who have been into relationships, and looking around you, and just being in relationships, people learn a lot. So I think ultimately people do take right decisions, and go ahead in better ways with every learning, every mistake they learn from. And that's how life goes on. And you mentioned everything else so superbly. I loved it, brother.
Thank you, Ankit. Cheers.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank you.
week, man.
Cheers, man.
This week, see for yourself. What's not working? If you're in a relationship with somebody, is it the lack of love? Am I lacking love in the relationship? Are we lacking love? Or is it the relationship we need to work upon? If it's the relationship we need to work upon, I have a lot of feelings of love, but the relationship is not going well. Maybe you got to focus on expression and communication. And if you think the expression and communication is on point, there is a good relationship and we can interact well, but I would like a little more love in the relationship. Maybe think about ways of being grateful and how you can enhance the thankfulness for your partner, because more thankful you are, the greater the love you will feel. That's a guarantee for sure. Much love, guys. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. And I bet y'all are looking wonderful tonight or wherever you are today morning, just like Ankit mentioned. Cheers. Much love. I'm always happy to be here live Monday 9 a.m. India time with you guys, sharing a new message. And I can't wait to continue that.